Hi there, handsome. How's the study sesh going? Oh, is it something wrong? Oh, is it not going so well? Come across some difficult questions? No, you finding it difficult to get started? Well, that's okay. That happens to the best of us. Is there anywhere I can help you out? How? Uh, well, maybe I can be your study buddy, I guess. Yeah, you can still be an adult and still be a study buddy. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with studying when you're an adult either. Yeah, well, lots of younger people may know how to drive, but that doesn't mean that it's bad that you don't know. Lots of people don't know how to drive. I mean, people probably twice our ages wouldn't know. And that's not a bad thing. Doesn't mean they don't. It doesn't mean that they're not clever or anything. It might just mean they don't have the money to do so, the time. Nothing wrong with that. If you're having trouble with getting motivated, I can help you out. I've got plenty of time. The food for tea's still defrosting, so I can sit down next year. What, doesn't my presence simply warm you and want to get you ready to study? I can feel that enthusiasm just from being here, I know it. If you want to maybe take a break for a bit, that's absolutely fine. But, as you said, if you're finding it difficult to start, I'll definitely help you. Awesome. You sure? Good, good, alright. So where are you? You're in the last bit of the second section. Okay. See, you already made your way through the first section and you nearly got into the second bit. Okay, maybe there might be quite a few more sections to fill out. Quite a few more, but you don't need to worry about that just yet, you know. One step at a time. Alright, you hand me the book over. Yeah, here we are. Right, so I'll read you out the questions and then you give an answer. Well, you know, it's not majorly exciting, but, you know, I can maybe jazz it up a bit. I don't know. Maybe I can put on some accents. I don't know if that would make it very exciting. Well, okay, there might be a way of making it a bit more exciting, but it's a little, I don't know, might be a bit cheeky. How could studying be cheeky? Well, alright, you kind of forced my hand a bit, I suppose. I'll explain. I was thinking maybe what we could do is I read out a question, and you give the answer, and if you give the right answer, maybe I could, give you a kiss. Oh, I don't know, that sounds a bit wrong. Maybe that's a bit much, sorry. Got a bit of a smirk on you, is that just because it's a bit silly? Or you're actually thinking about it? Oh, you want to give it a go? You sure? As I said, if it's too much and you want to just do a proper regular study sesh, then I'm more than happy to do that. Want to give it a go? Okay. I mean, I didn't plan this out. You're smiling at me. No, it's all spur of the moment. All spur of the moment. I swear. Well, let's try it. If you don't like it and we want to do a normal one, just do it normally. That's absolutely fine. We'll give it a test, shall we? You hand over the book. Here we are. Awesome. Ooh, section 2, attitude. Probably should have a good attitude when you're driving, I suppose. Let's have a look, see. Where are you? 60. Ah, that's a good number to start with, I suppose. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a read. Alright, let's go. You ready? When should you leave a 2-second gap between your vehicle and the one in front? When it's raining, when it's dry, When it's icy? When it's foggy? What do you think? When it's dry? Well, let's have a look, shall we? See if you're right. Hey, you're right. You're right, when it's dry. I guess. I'm assuming that you probably have like a longer second gap or something, like maybe a 4 or 8 second gap, something when you're when it's a bit more rainy or something, I'm assuming, on the roads. Well, I guess you get reward. I suppose I'll wait. I didn't really think this properly through. I swear I didn't. Alright then. Where do you want me to kiss you anywhere specific? We should probably keep it a bit wholesome, I think. I don't think we should be doing anything at all, you know. My choice, eh? Right, ooh. This is a lot more difficult. You got the answer a lot quicker than I can think of what to do. I'm going to make this really bad for you, sorry. Alright, let's keep it real cheesy, since you are my handsome prince. I know that you don't like me being all cutesy, but you are. So I'll give you your hand over your arm, with your hand just here, and I'll give you a kiss just on the back of your hand. There we go. Hey, good to start off. You know, light, if we're going to do this, alright? Okay, it's taking a lot longer. You've probably gotten through this a lot faster than we're going to manage. Okay, the next question. You're driving at night on an unlit road. What should you do if you're following another vehicle? Flash your headlights, use dipped headlights, switch off your headlights, or use full beam headlights. Use dipped headlights. Oh, there's another B. Sure you want to go for a double B? Pretty sure. Alright, let's have a look. And you're right again, eh? 2 for 2. Pretty good, pretty good. Hey, alright. Well, I don't know if it's a step up, but let's, well, it's really keeping it wholesome, I suppose, isn't it? Let's give you a kiss on the forehead. No, we're barely breaking PG, aren't we? Okay. Next question. What should you do if you're driving a slow-moving vehicle on a narrow, winding road? Keep well out to stop vehicles overtaking dangerously. Wave the vehicles behind to come past you if you think they can overtake quickly. Pull in when you can to let the vehicles behind overtake, or give a left signal when it's safe for vehicles to overtake you. Pretty wordy question there. I'd have no clue. Sorry, sweetie. I've got not a clue. It's not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I can't give you any lifelines. Give it a go. Might get it right. Give a left signal. The last one, do you think? Well, worth a guess. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's see if you're right. No, it's C, apparently. Pull in when you can to let the vehicles behind overtake. Well, it was worth a try, though. Well, according to the our game, I suppose, unfortunately, you don't get a kiss, unfortunately. I know, what a big shame. You can see the disappointment on your face. Well, I'm glad that you want me to keep doing this, because, as I said, when I left high school, I ran as far away from tests as I could. I'm not going to be doing any more tests in my life if I can help it. So, yeah, you'll be the driver out of us two. Well, just a few more and you'll be done this section. Probably taking us about 5 times longer than you'd be doing it yourself, but hey, at least we're getting you there. Right, 63. You're driving a car that has a diesel engine. A diesel engine? I don't think we'll be doing diesel engines. Well, I guess you've got to know about stuff you probably don't need to know about, but alright, let's do it, shall we? So you've got a diesel engine car, apparently. What can a loose filler cap on your fuel tank cause? It can make the engine difficult to start. It can make the road slippery for other road users. It can improve your vehicle's fuel consumption, or it can increase the level of exhaust emissions. B again. Hey, well, I mean, the B served you well. Apart from the last one, but I mean, neither of us knew what that was going to be. You want to think? Triple threat? Triple go? Triple? Hey, you're right again. 3 for 3. Well, 3 for 3 for B, anyway. 3-3-B. Right. Shall I step up my game a bit? What do you want? My choice again, really? Alright. How about a peck on the cheek? There we go. I said it was going to be a cheeky game, but I guess if it's just going to be a few kisses, then, you know, probably wasn't so bad, I guess. But it's always good to ask, just in case. I didn't want to do anything that's going to make you uncomfortable. Nearly there. Okay, 64. What should you do to avoid fuel spillage? Check that your tank is only 3/4 full. Check that you've used a locking filler cap. Check your fuel gauge is working. Check your filler cap is securely fastened. Want to go for D? What do you think it's going to serve you this time? I mean, B served you well, really well, didn't it? Well, I mean, I shouldn't really be giving my advice, really. It's really, you're the one who's going to be doing the test, but I mean, it probably sounds right, I guess. You want to make sure stuff doesn't come out and you fastened it right. Let's have a look. Hey! You did it again. Hey, this is pretty good. I mean, you've done pretty damn well. How many did you got right so far? 4 out of 5? I mean, I think it's pretty good. I'd have, you know, I wouldn't have known many of these, to be honest. It'd be a real stab in the dark. But you've probably been having a read through the highway code, which is, I mean, I think that's what you're supposed to be doing anyway. I trust that you know what you're doing. Much more than me. Alright, the final one in this section. And then you'll be done a section. With a little help from me, I suppose, but you've been doing most of it. Anyway, after all my rambling, you deserve another reward. You did get that question right. Right, where would you like it? The other cheek. Well, I guess it's good to make it all symmetrical, I suppose. Alright. There we go. Okay. Now finish it off. What style of driving causes increased risk to everyone? This seems like a pretty giveaway question, to be honest. But I mean, you've been doing so well, I guess. I guess you deserve a pretty simple one. I think even I can answer this. Alright, I'll get to it. Sorry. What style of driving causes increased risk to everyone? Considerate, defensive, competitive, or responsible? Yeah, as I said, it's a giveaway one. You're in straight for C. Competitive. Yeah. That was an easy one. Awesome. Well, hey, 5 out of 6. Pretty dang good from my point of view, I think. And hey, look at that. You managed to finish the section off. Well, since you did so well, you answered the last question, even if it was a bit easy. I think, if you want, of course, if you'd rather not, then it's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna think bad of you if you don't want to. You can have a proper kiss. Alright. Well, look at that. Not too much time's passed, and everything's all been good. Well, I've had a brief look for the next section. It's a good, easy question for you as well to start off with, so I think we'll leave it there for you. Hey, no worries. This was a bit of fun. It was a little bit of fun. But I promise you, in the future, you're not gonna have to answer questions for me to get to kiss you. No way. Well, hey, if you want any more help with studying in the future, just let me know. Then I'm more than willing to sit with you to go through questions. Maybe if we plan it out a bit more, might have a bit of a better reward system than just me giving you a few pecks on the cheek. Anyway, I've got to make a head start on tea, I suppose. You can, if you want to have a study break, if you want. Yeah? No worries. Alright, I'll see you What was that? Sorry, you want to continue studying after tea? Is that with or without any rewards? It is? Okay, no worries. Well, you'll have plenty of time to think if you want any more special rewards. Right, I'll see you in a bit, sweetie.